Hello, and welcome to this info session on the Fashion Design Certificate Program. My name is Jennifer Varekamp, and I'm the director and the advisor for the program. This info session will provide an overview of the program and give you the steps to apply. The Fashion Design Certificate Program takes place in the Fashion Studios at the MassArt campus, which is located on Huntington Ave in Boston. Massachusetts College of Art and Design is a public and independent college of art and design, a fact that we are very proud of as an institution. The undergraduate program in fashion design was established in 1907, making us one of the oldest fashion design programs in the country. Over 20 years ago, we established the Fashion Design Certificate Program. The program is structured to provide students with the fundamental skills in fashion design. This includes the changing skills and demands that are needed in the current fashion industry. From electives in sustainable fashion to digital tools, the program is focused on preparing students for different areas and interests in the field. The program is comprised of 10 classes, including 3 electives. It is set up for working adults who would like to pursue the fashion design certificate while balancing a job. So all the classes are offered in the evening. The certificate program can be completed in 2 years and 1 summer, if you take 2 classes each semester and 1 summer class. This next slide gives a breakdown of the classes in the program. There are 10 classes required for the certificate. There are 6 required courses, and they consist of Fashion Illustration, Global Heritage Fashion and Art, which is a global perspective on fashion history, Pattern Drafting, Introduction to Creative Fashion, Tailoring, and Couture Design. And the final 2-credit course is the capstone course of Professional Portfolio. In addition to this, each student will select 3 studio electives of choice. All classes will meet in person with the exception of a couple of classes that allow students to take the classes online. Meeting in person is an important aspect of the program. It allows for students to work directly with faculty and with each other. It's an important part of building community where students and faculty can share ideas and resources collectively. Our faculty bring their expertise to the courses and work closely with each student. Community is central to the program. Students also have access to the studios with drafting tables, professional irons, and industrial machines outside of class time, allowing students to build on their skills independently. This just shows some examples of the core classes: Pattern Drafting, Creative Fashion, Fashion Illustration, Tailoring, Couture Design, Portfolio. And this shows some of our elective classes: Sustainable Fashion, Digital Tools for Textile Design, Handbag Design, Digital Tools for Fashion Design. Students in the certificate program also have the ability to apply for our fashion-directed travel courses as one of their electives. Although this is an undergraduate course, we try to hold a couple of spaces for fashion design certificate students to apply as well. This class generally meets in the fall for January travel or the spring for summer travel. These are some examples of some places we have gone in the past. This is the travel course that runs to Antwerp and Paris, and actually we will be going there this coming year. And there are a couple of certificate students joining that as well. We've also run travel courses to Laos, working with a social enterprise in fashion, and also to Ghana and to India. This slide shows some samples of where some of our alumni from the Fashion Design Certificate Program have ended up working after completing the program. You can see it as a range from students starting their own businesses to working in costume design or to working in ready-to-wear or even in bridal. As part of the program, I'll be working with you to help make the program fit your personal goals. That's one of the strengths of the program. Students come in with very different skills, experiences, and goals for the program. We're here to support you in figuring that out, what you want to do after completion, and how to select the best elective classes and opportunities to help you in achieving that. One of our alum, Queen Adeline, started her own business. And featured on this slide, you can see the URL so you can look at her website if you'd like. She's based in Massachusetts and keeps a close connection to MassArt and the program. Queen Adeline is a sustainable fashion brand dedicated to creating one-of-a-kind styles for women on the go. Each piece is inspired by the vibrant culture of Africa and is made using holistic and sustainable processes. Queen is originally from Ghana. This next slide goes over a little bit of the program cost. You will pay for your tuition and fees per class as you register for them. So if you're taking 2 classes, you would register for the courses and pay when you register for them. Materials are an additional cost, so supplies for sewing or for the machines or fabrics will be an additional cost. We try not to require many textbooks though, so most of it is on studio supplies. Financial aid is available to students who are taking 6 credits or more a semester, and 6 credits would equal 2 classes. You must complete the FAFSA though to be eligible for that. And you can also try first before applying for the program. If you just wanted to try out a course, you can try 1 or 2 classes before applying and enrolling in the program as well. If you're interested in applying for the program, here are some more details about that. For the timeline, the application deadlines, for a summer start, it's April 15th. For a fall start, it's June 15th. And for a spring start, it's November 1st. What do you need to do to apply? You need to create a statement of purpose, stating why you're interested in joining the certificate program, what are the benefits for you, what do you hope to get out of it, why does it interest you? Also, submitting a resume. 1 to 2 letters of recommendation is not required, but if you would like to include them, that's helpful. And also a high school or college transcript. And in addition to that, the one final thing we ask for is a collage. And that's just a collage that combines images and possibly text about your interest in fashion design. What is it that kind of draws you into fashion design? Maybe what inspires you? We're looking at just to get a sense of who you are and your interest through that. And then support. Joe Doucette, who works in the Professional Continuing Education Office and who oversees the applications. If you have questions with your applications, you can contact him. The email address is on this email. It's joe.doucette@massart.edu. And you can reach out to him with any questions about the application process. And now we get to some questions. I've pulled a couple of our frequently asked questions. One of them is, can I take less than 2 classes a semester? And the answer is yes. You can take 1 class a semester, it's up to you. If you want to complete the program in the shortest time frame of 2 years and 1 summer, then taking 2 classes each semester would allow you to do that. It's also important to note that for financial aid, you need to be registered for 6 credits or 2 classes to get loans. So keep that in mind. But there are many students who have a really busy semester with their job and they need to take just 1 class, and that's fine. The shortest amount of time you can complete the program is 2 years and 1 summer, but there are many students who take longer to complete it, and we don't put a time frame on that. Another question that gets asked a lot is there a sequence to the classes? There is to some degree. There are some introductory classes like pattern drafting and intro to creative fashion that need to be taken before you can take tailoring or couture design. which are more advanced studio classes. Other than that, you can take fashion illustration any summer, or your fashion elective choices can be taken at any point. And then one final question that we get asked is, what would you describe one of the greatest strengths of the program? And I believe it's the community itself. As I mentioned during the presentation, the students who come into the program, the bonds that are created, and the relationships and the connections that last well beyond a student's time at MassArt is really commendable. It's amazing. The program remains committed to our alumni, and we always try to offer opportunities to stay connected with MassArt after you complete the program, and also with other alumni and our current students. So if you have other additional questions, feel free to follow up with the Professional and Continuing Education Department. And their email is ce@massart.edu. Again, if you have other questions in addition to these, please follow up with an email to the Professional and Continuing Education Department at ce@massart.edu. Thank you.